everybody, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, thank you so much for stopping by. I really hope that you like my video and that you will want to stick around and hit that subscribe button. But you can wait to the end to make your decision. That's okay. So today I wanted to talk about the Sephora VIB sale. Now there's so much speculation going around as to whether they're going to be doing one in November as well, which is the usual time that they have their VIB sale. They have the one in April and they have the one in November. No one seems to know, so people are calling it the appreciation sale. I don't know. I can't find confirmation of exactly what it is, but it is the same percentages that we do get in November, so maybe they're doing it earlier. I hope they do another one, but nobody can say for sure. Only they will, and hopefully they'll let us know soon. Disclaimer, I am very warm, I am very sweaty, I don't have my fan on, I'm trying to do these without the fan to have noise reduction, so when you see the beads of sweat start forming on my face, you will know it is summer, the end of summer in New York. Just throwing that out there. So for those who don't know what a VIB sale is, well, if you shop at Sephora, it's very free, very free to sign up for just their insider program, which means you don't have to do anything except fill out the form and sign up for it. And that gives you access to be able to earn points with your purchases, and you can cash in the points. There are 3 different levels of it. I'm not going to go into it all. If anybody wants a further explanation, just put it in the comments and I will be very happy to give you more details in the description box. But from what I heard and the emails I've gotten, they are revamping their system because I think so many people have been complaining that Ulta has a better rewards program that they are trying to keep up. I don't have all the details on it yet, but supposedly it is going to be a much improved system. So the way I'd like to do this is to talk about, not necessarily, I see lots of videos called recommendations. And the only way I could do those is if they were products that I know and love and maybe would recommend to you. The way I want to do it is I just want to talk about what's in my cart and what's in my loves list and the things that I really might like to purchase. So I'm going to go over what I kind of want and may get, maybe not necessarily, but it's in my cart because I just add things to my cart as I see them, and then I go back and I evaluate. And then what I'll do is I will talk about the things that I know I am definitely getting because they are items that I would have to purchase anyway and that I want to have them at the 20% off price. So you do get 10%, by the way, for VIB, 15% for the Insider, 15% for VIB, and 20% for Rouge. Of course, I will be putting the pictures up so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So let's just go into my Sephora cart, my very loaded Sephora cart. At the last VIB sale, I had $1,200 in my cart and I wound up spending only about $40. So, I may, think I love it and then I go, yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that's going to go on sale. So currently there are 26 items in my cart. Yeah. The first thing that I wanted to talk about, which I have 2 powders currently open, and I do like them both. One of them I'm going to be talking about in just a few days for the end of the month, my month in review, and I like it, but it does have some drawbacks. I do like a hydrating powder. Now those are hard to come by. I've been curious to try the BECCA Hydra-Mist powder, I think it's called. I never talked about it on my channel before, but it's been on my radar. I have mature, drier skin, normal to dry in the winter. It's definitely dry. And I don't want a powder to look cakey on my face, especially underneath my eyes. When I powder my under eyes, I look like the Sahara Desert. It's awful. So there's that one that I might definitely pick up. The second powder that I wanted to try was the SMASHBOX Halo Hydrating Perfecting Powder. That one is $49, which is pricey for just a powder. I do like the sifter and how it comes out. It's in a compact, but it's not a pressed powder. Let me see if I can find out the information about it. Okay, so this is what I thought. It comes in a compact, so it looks like a compact. Can't say the word compact, but you twist it to essentially grind the powder to bring some up through the sifter, and then you can either use a puff or a brush, or sometimes I even use my damp beauty blender. So it looks very interesting, and they say it is for all skin types, again, which I don't understand. How many colors does it come in? It does come in 6 colors, which for a powder I think is fairly good. You're only getting half an ounce or 14 grams of powder in it. So it's pricey, but I may give it a go. Again, it's in my cart. Whether or not I hit that purchase button on the day, which will be tomorrow, going to do my best to get this up on the 24th, which is the first day for Rouge members. The first days are the 24th through the 30th for Rouge, and then after that it starts for VIB and Insider. So another thing I want to get, which is kind of an essential, I'm so itchy. I think the sweat is making me itchy, sorry. Are Sephora cleansing wipes. I've heard relatively good things about them, and they come in a variety of, I'll call them scents, because Anya Stamper and I are scentaholics. I like to call us. I just love scented products. Yes, scent-in products is not good for your skin, because if you have sensitive skin, it can be irritating. I don't have sensitive skin, so me personally, I enjoy scenting my products. It just makes it a better experience. Sephora Collection has a coconut water cleansing and exfoliating wipe. They have a mini that I'm interested in trying. It's only $3, and they're full size. Let me see if I can get the full size. The full size is $7.50, and I want to try the $7.50 one in the Papaya. I do like Papaya. It has papaya enzymes in it. I'll be very interested to try it. They have quite a few. They have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 full sizes, I believe, and 2 mini sizes, which I think is great. The papaya extract, which is also called betaine, by the way, is in the middle of the ingredient list, but it's not a skincare product. It is a cleansing wipe, so you'd be just taking it off your face anyway. But if it smells like papaya, I'm all in, and it's $7.50, which is not unreasonable. My Shea Moisture coconut and hibiscus ones are about that if you do get them from Shea Moisture. So maybe I'll pick that up. I'm going to mention a dirty word on my channel, and that word is Natasha Denona. If you've seen my other video, which if I can remember, I will put up here. Hopefully I'll remember. I had a tragedy with the Natasha Denona palette. They were the holiday palettes. It was the Joya. It was either the Joya or the Heiress, because I have both. I was going to hype up the product and talk about my love for it, and as I flipped it up to show you guys, the shadow went boom onto my floor. Ruined. Was not able to get my money back because I had purchased it too long ago. Granted, I didn't even try to really fight, but I did like at Natasha Denona on several platforms, and it went unnoticed. So that was that. But that mini lila palette, it's calling my name. I'm so afraid, though. I haven't seen anyone using them that they've had this problem with. On YouTube, I have seen many people use it, so maybe she improved that aspect of the pressing for the shadows. I will never buy a full-size Natasha Denona palette unless somebody purchases it for me, because I refuse to spend upwards of $129 on one for full-size palettes. So to spend $25 on a teeny tiny palette, because from what I understand, it is about this big, it fits in the palm of your hand. So maybe I will splurge on it to try those colors, because I did love the colors of the Lila palette. So I don't know. It's a maybe. It's a definite maybe. There is a brand that I just recently discovered on Sephora. It caught my eye and I was curious, so I researched the ingredients. I spent a good half an hour deciphering some of the ingredients, and the brand is called Moon Juice. Now, their main products on Sephora, I don't know if they have any others, I'll have to research that as well. Their main product on Sephora are supplements, powdered supplements that you mix into smoothies or juices or water or whatever. And I was reading up on them, and they actually have some quite good ingredients. One of them is collagen. Again, there's controversy about ingesting collagen and whether it really does anything. But some of the other things in these powders, I'm very interested to try, because some of the research that I've seen is fairly promising. So I may pick up this 1.5 ounce or 42.5 grams, $38 beauty supplement. They have different ones. The one I'm interested in is the Beauty Dust. So if I do pick it up, you guys want me to do a review on it, take some before and after pictures, because they say it does take quite a few months for you to see any results. But if you want me to do that, of course I like being your guinea pig, and I will do that for you. But so that's one that's on my radar. I want to see more about the brand because there's another product on that list from that company. On this list from that company. Yeah, that's right. And it's called Beauty Shroom Plumping Jelly and the Beauty Shroom Exfoliating Acid Potion. These two look so very interesting. The ingredients that they have in them are fairly new to the beauty community, because when I tried to research the ingredients to see what it was, their efficacy, proven results, not proven results, there was only very few things on it. I actually had to look in a medical journal. So again, I may just buy this whole collection and let you know. Now, the actual exfoliating acid potion, which is basically an acid peel, an at-home acid peel, and it is a non-neutralizing one, which means that you do not have to put a neutralizing agent onto the acids. They're glycolic and lactic acid and retinol acid. You donut, I must be hungry. You do not need to put a neutralizing agent. What I mean by neutralizing agent is, have you ever eaten a really hot pepper and you go and you drink some milk? Milk is a neutralizing agent for the acidity in that pepper. That's why you drink milk with really hot peppers or whatever. So essentially, certain acids, the ones that have to be used to the dermatologist, have to be neutralized with a neutralizing agent. These at-home ones do not need to be, and that way they are safer for you. So it looks really promising. It's only $39, and the jelly, the Plumping Jelly Serum, which sounds phenomenal, is $58. But in the realm of skincare, when you're speaking of retinols and AHAs and BHAs, I compare it to Drunk Elephant or Sunday Riley. So it's even a little bit cheaper than that. So it's got my attention. I'm very interested in it. There are so many foundations that I am dying to try. And by the way, I'm sorry I keep slouching. I sit on the floor and it can get very uncomfortable sometimes. One of them that I spoke about the other day in one of my videos, I don't remember which one, was the Nars. No, it wasn't the Nars, or maybe it was. Yes, it was. It was the Nars Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I got a sample of it in Sephora, and I loved it. And for some reason, I never went and purchased it. I am the color Santa Fe, so that might give you some idea. It does come in a lot of colors, and it is a little bit yellow undertoned, but I loved the way it sat on my skin, and the way it looked, and the way it made my skin look. It's $49. Which again is not a drugstore foundation. It's not a La Mer foundation price, but it's right in that realm of what these foundations at Sephora are going for. I'm probably going to pick it up because I don't ever see it, rarely on sale. And that's also what I'm going for in this video is, products that you can sometimes find on sale on either Tarte or Too Faced. They often have quite a few sales where you can get their products at a discount. These things I'm talking about, I never see sales either on the brand's website or at Sephora. So, that may encourage me to want to go for that La Mer foundation that I've dreamed of. But I don't know if I'm going to go that far. But with 20% off, you might save a lot. So, again, I mentioned the Sephora collection. And it's so funny, I have a pretty vulgar palette sitting in my cart. It sits in my cart and then it goes back into my loves list. It's been there for almost 8 months, I think, and it's the Pretty Vulgar-phoenix Rising eyeshadow palette at $35. Now, unfortunately, I am going to be attempting to get the Boxy Luxe, and no matter how much I try to avoid spoilers, as I'm scrolling through, you see they put in the title what the spoiler item is, so I can't avoid it. So, but it's not that palette, it's another palette. So I don't think I'm going to get that, since I'm going to be getting one from BoxyCharm, so that's going to come out of my list. Now, Huda Beauty. Do you ever see Huda Beauty having a sale? I do not. Her foundation is one that I haven't tried a sample of that I do want to try. Even though it's been on the market for a while, I still want to try it. I want to go in and get a sample first though before I purchase it, because I have a lot of foundations that I don't like because I recently bought some. I won't return them, so I'm going to have to give them away. But speaking of Huda Beauty, I want to try her Obsessions palettes. I have one, which is the Warm Obsessions, and I like it, but it's more of a winter palette for me. But the Coral Obsessions, I love those colors. Yes, I have those in my collection. But it's in a tiny palette, so you don't have to think as much, and I'm pretty sure I could create several looks with it, and I would, aside from a bone shadow, which I have a ton of, I have them in my Z palette, and I usually just pull out my Z palette when I want a bone. I might get it. I definitely might get it. Now, I also might pick up some more MAC Fix Plus. I'm hoping that they have the scents. I haven't looked yet. I don't know if they carry them. Actually, I know I'd have to go in store because they don't have MAC on the website, so I would have to go in store for that. I may pick up one of those because my current sprays that I have are not really setting sprays, they're more refreshing sprays, and I'm running out of my Cover FX actual setting spray to really set your makeup and hold it. So I may do that. I also put some lashes in my cart because I'm still convincing myself that I'm gonna wear lashes all the time, and I don't know why I keep convincing myself that. I have 5 pairs that I've gotten in various boxes, but I don't know. What does the kitten think? Does the kitten have an idea? I doubt it. You know, it's funny. I'm not interested in, this is a not interest video, not interested in picking up the new Beauty Blender foundation. From what I understand, it's not good for dry skin. And I said I don't need anything that's going to make things worse. Now let's talk about a couple of things that I am definitely getting. I recently bought Olaplex, and I have to say, I really like it. I think it's something that I have to do a little bit more often, but I think that I'm seeing a difference in my hair. It could be my imagination, I don't know, but I do think it's doing something, so I do want to get another bottle of it at $28, which is ridiculously expensive for the size of the product and the amount that I have to use in my hair. But now they also are now carrying the shampoo and conditioner, which are the treatments, those you use first and then you use the Olaplex, or have to read the whole cycle, because you normally could get it in a salon, but of course they charge a lot more money. But I'm definitely going to be picking up the Olaplex, the number 3 at least. And yeah, I'm going to get that without a doubt. And I also have in my cart $40 worth of Shisedo facial cottons. Those puppies never go on sale. So when these sales come around at Sephora, I pick up as many as possible, because they're facial cotton, they're $10 a piece. And yes, I fell for the hype, but I love them because they're unlike any other. I don't use them for my toners and things like that. I do use them to take off my eye makeup because they're so gentle. And I use them to actually take off my nail polish because they don't leave those lint fluffy balls around on your nails, which really gets on your nerves when you're doing it. So I'm definitely going to be picking up 4 of those, so $40 right there, but I'll be saving 20%, so they'll only be $8 a piece. So I'm definitely going to get that. The other thing I'm definitely going to try, you know, I really enjoy my Sephora Solid Brush Cleanser. They recently raised the price on it, which annoys the bejeebies out of me. So the Beauty Blender Solid Cleanser is $16. Now, granted, they sometimes put the Sephora cleanser, the solid one, on sale, but for $16, I'm going to get 20% off of it. I may give that one a go I'm afraid that I'm going to like it more than my Sephora one because then I'll have to purchase it all the time. But I am not into the spray cleansers that you have to wash off anymore, except for my Cinema Secrets. Because if I'm using my brushes on another person, then after I use my brushes, then I want to really sanitize them, which the Cinema Secrets, you soak your brush and then you have to wash it, and it's very thorough, but that's a liquid, but it's tedious as well. So for my daily cleansing of my brushes and my beauty blender, I want to try that, so I'm definitely going to get that. The one thing that I do want to try from Tatcha is the Pearl Tinted Eye Illuminating Cream. What is it called? Treatment. I would get mine probably, I'm thinking, in the Moonlight, which is for the fair to medium skin. Again, I'm almost out of my eye treatment products. That's one of the skincare items that I don't have a lot of. I may go ahead and give that a shot because it is $48. So to save 20% at this time, I'm not going to have enough to last me through to the next sale of eye treatment products. So that may be one. I think I'm needing to add that to my basket for sure. I don't need any more highlighters. I want them. I am not going to get another highlighter. Nope, not gonna do it. Someone's gonna hold me back and prevent me from getting a highlighter. I don't have anybody to prevent me from getting it. So I'm gonna have that little imaginary person like in the back of my, like pretending they're over here, and they're just going to constantly be right here. Say, you are not. You're not doing it. Not gonna happen. I am running out of my eye makeup remover, my Clinique Take the Day Off. So I'm probably going to go ahead and pick one of those up too. I'm going to add that to my basket. So that looks like it. That was a lot. So the only things I'm definitely going to get, I said because I'm going to have to purchase them anyway, are my cotton pads and my cleansing wipes and one eye cream. I said because if I don't get it now, I'm going to have to get it and pay full price for it. So that's it. Aside from anything else, if I have money left over and I want to like maybe treat myself to something else, yes I will. But at least gave me some good ideas of things I might want to treat myself to, you know, that whole thing. So my friends, that is it. That is the end of the video. I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know if you'd like to, of course. I just like to get ideas of what you guys are going to get, what you guys are interested in getting. Are you going to skip the sale completely? What are your reasons why? My favorite thing is like communicating with you guys and answering your questions and all kinds of cool stuff like that. So I hope you guys have an amazing day. Have an amazing week. I'm gonna have a good week tomorrow because I'm gonna go shopping, but I hope to see you guys in my next one, and I'll see you really soon. Bye, everybody.